When the fire of will ignites, another harmonic awakens above it, cool, clear, luminous. Tone 5, the geometry of thought. If tone 4 is the flame, tone 5 is the shape the flame takes when directed by intelligence. It is the harmonic that structures ideas, the tone that transforms emotion and will into organized thought, language, strategy, and creation. Tone 5 governs the architecture of the mind, logic, intuition, memory, imagination, not as separate forces, but as a single geometric field. In the ancient world, this tone was understood as the mental grid, a lattice of invisible lines through which thought could travel, connect, and multiply. Tone 5 is the foundation of symbols, mathematics, sacred geometry, and the harmonic patterns found everywhere in nature. It is the tone through which the universe thinks. When the builders drafted their designs, it was tone 5 that shaped their visions. When mystics entered altered states, it was tone 5 that structured their revelations. When priests communicated across distances, it was tone 5 that carried their intention from mind to mind. Tone 5 is the blueprint of consciousness, a mental crystal lattice that once connected humanity into a global field of shared awareness. But when the 12 tones collapsed, this mental grid fractured, collective thought splintered into tribes, languages, nations. Ideas no longer flowed like rivers, but became isolated pools. Misunderstanding grew. Division took root. The unity of the ancient mind dissolved into the fragmented thinking of the post-cataclysm world. Yet even in its broken state, Tone 5 never disappeared completely. It survived in the architecture of temples, in the geometry of mandalas, in the ratios of pyramids, in the coded mathematics of sacred texts. Wherever humans created with precision, Tone 5 whispered through their hands. And today, this tone is rising again. You see it in the sudden acceleration of ideas, in the explosions of new technology, in the patterns people notice that they once ignored. You feel it in the clarity that arrives unexpectedly, a flash of intuition, a moment of pure insight, a geometric understanding of life. Tone 5 expresses itself as mental clarity, vivid imagination, symbolic thinking, intuitive pattern recognition, telepathic resonance, the urge to map, design, organize, or decode. It is the tone that reveals connections between seemingly unrelated events, the harmonic that turns chaos into meaning. As Tone 5 amplifies, people begin to sense the unspoken architecture of the world, the hidden grids, the unseen patterns, the deeper language beneath experience. The mind becomes less linear and more holographic. Thought becomes a geometry of light. And once this tone reaches coherence, a new harmonic stirs. Tone 6, the tone of balance. The harmonic of harmony, coherence, and the sacred union between polarities. Where Tone 5 gives structure to thought, Tone 6 gives structure to the soul. The 12 continue to rise. The mental grid brightens. The geometry of consciousness is returning to the world. Tone 6 approaches,